Hello dear friends, let's discuss about the transcription factors now. See, transcription factors basically act during the initiation phase. These are the factors which can promote or decrease the rate of transcription of RNA molecule. Basically, these transcription factors can be of two types. These can be general transcription factors or specialized transcription factors. General transcription factors are needed in all kinds of transcription. Whenever and wherever there is transcription taking place, all these general transcription factors like transcription factor 2A or B or D, E, F, H, like this and many more, they act during each case of transcription. But the specialized transcription factors can act according to the place of the cell or time of the cell division or time of the cell proliferation. These can be enhancers or silencers. See, enhancers actually increase the rate of transcription, or we can call these activators also. Silencers basically decrease the rate of transcription. We can call these as repressors also. Similarly, suppose we take the case of HAT hat. What is HAT? It's actually histone acetyl transferase enzyme. See, in our cells, there are many basic proteins, histones, like we have discussed earlier. Suppose these are the histone proteins in the cells. And the DNA double helix is actually wound around these histone proteins like this, so that there is one nucleosome formation. This enzyme, histone acetyl transferase, transfer one acetyl group. It transfers one acetyl group to the histone proteins here. See, these were the basic proteins. Now we have transferred this acetyl group here, so it increases the repulsion between now negatively charged histone and the negatively charged DNA molecule. Because in DNA molecule we have got the phosphate groups which are negatively charged. Previously histones were more positive and there was attraction between these two oppositely charged molecules. Now histones have become less positive, or we can say after transfer of the acetyl group, there is repulsion between histone proteins and DNA molecule. So because of that repulsion, our DNA double helix actually gets repulsed, and basically there is unwinding, we can say there is unwinding or loosening of the DNA molecule from the nucleosomes, so that there is more DNA available for the transcription or available for the action of various enzymes of transcription. So actually this HAT or histone acetyl transferase act as enhancers as it increases the rate of transcription. Similarly, there is one more enzyme, histone deacetylase. This deacetylase removes these acetyl groups from the histone proteins. So, there is reformation of the nucleosomes, or it binds the DNA molecule tightly with the histone proteins, so that there is not much DNA available for the action of various enzymes, and histone deacetylase actually act as silencer for various genes. This nucleosome remodeling complex is actually a group of various proteins. It's a machinery, you can say, which has many proteins and they work together. It can act as activator or repressors depending upon the type of the cell or the type of the time of the cell division. So, nucleosome remodeling complex can act as enhancers or silencer also. What is this c-MYC? c-MYC is actually, it's a protein, it's a transcription factor that is made by a gene c-MYC. c-MYC is actually a proto-oncogene. So it makes a transcription factor that regulates the various processes during the cell growth, cell division and apoptosis also. So basically it regulates many phases of the cell growth and division and cell death. So if there is any problem in this protein, it can result in cancer also. So this c-MYC transcription factor actually affects the ribosomal biogenesis also. What is ribosomal biogenesis? That is the formation of the ribosomes that are needed for forming various proteins. So c-MYC transcription factor regulates the RNA polymerase 1 that is in turn needed for the ribosomal biogenesis. This impacts formation of various proteins that are needed for cell growth, division or apoptosis, and any dysregulation in this transcription factor can result in various forms of cancers. See, all these specialized transcription factor are not needed always. They are used in cells depending upon the type of the cell or the time of the cell division or the time of the cell growth. But generalized or the general transcription factor are needed always for formation of RNA molecule.